Jung-kook is really handling life very well for himself. He is going through so much trials and tribulations as far as dealing with trying to figure out his career with BTS crew. He's also dealing with being a single artist. But what he really needs to find himself is when it comes to falling in love and being a hard worker. He's dealing with all of this at once. He needs to find a balance. The spirit guides are also saying how he's really going to come to grip with becoming more successful. He's been, really distant out of social media, especially on Instagram. He had deleted his account, but now he's bringing his account back. He has a lot going on his plate right now, but things are getting better. He's moving up in the charts with his career. He's working very hard. I do see a lot of blessings for him. I also see the blessings coming in his love life as well. He's starting to be more open with his personal life. We always talk about, I always say and talk about, he's going to have a child, and he does have a child. He has a beautiful dog that is such a blessing in his life, Jung-kook. And this dog has bring so much greatness in his life along with Miss Jeon. Miss Jeon and the pup and the dog is such blessings in his life that it's like a great family that he's created. And it's very different and unique. But what I am picking up here is that he has so much to look forward, especially with the BTS group and dealing with trying to balance his career as a singer and singing by himself, and then trying to really perform with BTS is a lot of work, and trying to manage his love life. I see blessings for him. I do see that he's very guarded. He doesn't really trust too many people. He's very kept to himself, Jungkook. But when it comes to Miss Jeon, it seems like Miss Jeon really has him wrapped around her finger. Okay, I do see wedding bells for him. I do see that he's just on a whole nother journey. And his journey is opening up a lot of opportunities for him. This is something that he's been waiting for the longest. And hopefully he can get it. He's been going through so much, dealing with the army, dealing with trying to manage a relationship, and also managing with gifts and a lot of things that just comes to him, and in dealing with just life in general. He's just been gifted with so many options and so many career opportunities that he doesn't know which direction to go. Sometimes he have to really focus and figure out whether he should take these opportunities and run with it, or should he just, take a break. And that's something he's been thinking about for a long time, but he's not ready to take no break. He needs to get up out there again and start really getting into the groove of becoming a single artist, and not feel guilty about not just being in one group, which is BTS. He has to find him his own self, and he needs to deal with a lot that is coming to him at this point. He's handling a lot. He's dealing with a lot right now, and it could become overwhelming for him. He's on the right path. He just needs to be guided sometimes and try to make the right choices, especially in Jungkook's life. Miss Jeon is like someone special for him, along with his dog. But she's special for him. She's someone that keeps him in place. She's someone that he can spend the rest of his life with. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to be with her for the rest of his life. And hopefully we can see her face, this beautiful Miss Jeon that is making him happy, and opening up his heart a little bit more. Miss Jeon is waiting for Jungkook to come from the military permanently so she could be able to be more closer with him. It seems as if Jungkook is not really happy because he's very separated from her. He misses her. He will fight anyone who gets in the way of his love. He really has strong emotions for Miss Jeon. He wants her to wait for him because he is really, really hoping that she would not leave him while he's doing his military service. She really loves him, and she's going to wait and continue to focus on her goals until her and Jung-kook can physically be around each other. As of right now, she's very guarded. She's trying to make the right choices in her life. She really don't want to be distracted, but she can't help it but to think about Jung-kook. Miss Jeon is hurting inside. She doesn't know which direction to go in because that's all she thinks about is Jung-kook, because he is the love of her life. He is her everything. She sits back and she thinks about the family foundation that she wants to create with him. She wants to build a family. She wants to bear children with him. But she knows that time is going to be ticking for a while because he's in the military. She knows that he has a lot on his plate right now, but soon her and Jung-kook will be together because they are meant to be. They are soulmates, and that's what's going to bring the smile on her face when she realizes that he's being released out of military permanently and they can be together as one. Jung-kook is hurting inside because he missed every moment with her. He sees her as a beautiful empress. He wants her to bear his children, and he wants to be able to just continue to move forward in life with her and be married and have this bright, beautiful, happy family foundation. But it's hard right now because he's fighting. He's fighting to save the world in military. And he just wants to be able to make it back to her, the love of his life, Miss Jeon. And hopefully he can go public and let everyone meet who she is, the beautiful person who took his heart away. But right now he knows he has a lot on his plate. It hurts him, but he knows that Miss Jeon can wait for him because she's very strong. She has a strong personality, and he knows that she will not leave him for anyone because she's deeply connected to him. He has a lot of love for her, and he knows their love is so strong that it won't break. They will not break up. She will continue to wait for Jung-kook until he's done with his military. And that's the only thing that's separating them and holding them away from each other. Jung-kook is really hurting inside. He misses every moment of Miss Jeon. He just wants to hold her, kiss her, and just be there with her. He cannot wait to start bearing children with her. He cannot wait until the day they get married. And Miss Jeon feels the same way because she loves him so much. They both have like this strong chemistry with each other, spiritually connected. Jung-kook is really in a dark place right now, but he's trying to keep it together. That's all he do is dream about her, holding her, kissing her, being close to her. He knows that there's so much darkness around right now because they are apart, and the darkness comes from the energy that they are creating because they're missing each other, and they're so angry because they cannot be connected as one right now. But once they finish what they need to do, you'll start to see more blessings come their way, and Miss Jeon will be happy, and Jung-kook will be happy as well. And then they both can start working on their family, building this great happy family foundation, and no one can get in the way of what they're trying to build, because what they're building is love. They're trying to build something very special, long term, and she's really waiting for him, Miss Jeon. She cannot wait until he gets out of the military and serving his military time so that they can be together as one, because she loves him so much. There's so much deep connection between the both of them. It's unbearable. They are so connected that it's like they can feel one another minds. They can hear each other minds. They can hear each other thoughts. I mean, it's just like Miss Jeon is just so infatuated with him. Like, she really does care for Jung-kook, and she will wait as long as she have to until he comes home because she wants to be with him. She don't want to see him with anyone else.